After Impulsive, man, what have you been doing? I know what you've been doing, but tell me what you've been doing.
I mean, a pretty substantial 180
Yeah,
in a way.
yeah.
But I mean, you guys got to give credit where credit's due. I mean, you gave me the space to go down to the Amazon. I don't know if you remember that during the forest fires in 2019. And that was kind of where I dipped my toes into the humanitarian work. Just, that was a quick mission. We gave firefighters gear. We went down there and really activated. But then flash forward to the war in Ukraine breaking out. That was, I don't know, man, my heart just felt for those people suffering in the war. And it really messed with me. Like, I was struggling for multiple months. And the guy that I met down in the Amazon, Michael Capone, he runs an organization called Global Empowerment Mission. I saw that he went out to Ukraine and they were doing a lot of stuff. So I just went out there. I just decided to go out to Warsaw and then went into Ukraine.
Was it an active war zone when you were there?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I would wake up in Kyiv and there'd be like missiles exploding in the air.
Oh, my God.
And like the first night I stayed there, there was like kamikaze drones hitting like 2 blocks away, like crazy shit.
How do you
Now it's much more stable there. It's like a different situation in Kyiv. I mean, there's still missiles, though, that fly in. It's nuts, man.
How do you deal with the misinformation that is kind of rampant on social around that conflict? Because it's obviously been a heavily politicized topic both here and abroad. It's become, a left versus right political issue here in the States, with certain people and certain sides supporting Ukraine, certain sides supporting Russia, other people saying that we shouldn't be involved whatsoever and that our money should remain home. What do you say to people that are saying that kind of stuff or having those type of opinions?
I mean, it's a deep question. I'm not going to claim I know the answer to that because, America has its fair share of doing stupid stuff. But at the same time, I think if we are the nation that represents freedom and, then I think we have to help people preserve their own freedom, because the Ukrainian people are under assault. They're getting attacked. They're getting their land stolen, and they have a right to defend themselves. So I fully support Ukraine. I think we should. I think it's a whole nother conversation if we want to get into like the specifics as to why, but it is actually much more important. And I think over the coming years, we're going to see that conflict hopefully de-escalate, which we don't have voices calling for de-escalation. There needs to be that, which is crazy. But yeah, I don't know. We're going to see over the next couple of years where that goes.
It's just wild to see how all of those conflicts play out. Obviously, now there's even a newer conflict another massive conflict with Gaza.
Yeah.
And
which I'll be there in a couple weeks.
Oh, are you going to actually transition over to Impact there?
Yeah, I was in Cairo. We're delivering supplies into Gaza, into southern Gaza.
You're just helping.
Exactly.
You're not really in it to try to sway or
no.
But to follow everything that's going on with like the International Court of Justice and like everything that's going on with who's on whose side, so on and so forth.
Yeah, we don't take sides. If there's people suffering, we're gonna help.
So you're obviously
we're for humanity.
So you'll be providing supplies to Gaza.
We already are. Yeah, we already are.
Why are you such a good person?
Bro, I'm just trying to be a better version of myself every day, man. That's all I'm trying to do.
Visualize yourself better every day.
That's it.
That's a vibe.
That's it, man.
That's a vibe.
Just trying to inspire other people to, answer the call to the suffering in the world.
But surely you feel good or some sort of calling to help your species. Like where does that come from?
Yeah. Oof. It's a good question there. For me, I think the purpose of life, the meaning of life is to be of service, is to help other people. Like Jesus talks about, the kingdom of heaven is in the poor in spirit. It's not in the rich and the, we're in a pretty rich crib right now.
Yeah,
it might not be
man.
here.
Can we green screen some like favelas behind us or something like that? Like this is a shit place to be having this combo. Logan would prefer to have it on the moon if he could, but this will do for now.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, I mean, I know when we were in Puerto Rico for the hurricane, when you came out to support us as well, which big shout out to you. I think there's a lot of things to do in the world. It can be overwhelming. We want to like turn our face away from it. It's like, we almost like a lot of people say like, oh, that's negative. I don't want to talk about it. But it's actually it's a certain, like we were talking about this, Mac. It's like a certain form of medicine to look at the suffering in the world and face it and actually embrace it and not turn away. And it's overwhelming no matter what, no matter how you look at it. And instead of complaining about it, which a lot of people do, or, you know, protesting, it's like, let's activate, let's go there, let's serve, let's help people.
Hey guys, if you like that clip, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to see more zany clips, click the video right here.